Good morning, and thank you so much for inviting me to speak here today. I know we're not all in the same room this morning, but whenever I'm given the privilege of speaking to colleagues in education, I feel that sense of togetherness, knowing we're all working together towards the same goal. Might not always seem like that, as a quick glance at Edu Twitter might tell you, but if you revisit the Fair Education Alliance's vision statement, that no child's success should be limited by their socioeconomic background, that's a cause we can all get behind. So, in the search for a system which addresses inequality better than today's, what's next? My message today is that despite what we've been through, there is cause for optimism. And my basis for that claim is the response to the Big Ask, the national survey I put out this year. 500,000 children responded, and their strength of spirit came right through. Overwhelmingly, 80% of them felt positive or optimistic about their lives. More than that, their voices were absolutely united across age, gender, religion, heritage, place of birth, income level. They all said they value the same things: a loving family, building great communities, building a better, fairer, greener world. The more I read, the more I felt that these young people show exactly the kinds of qualities you'd want to encourage in society. As one year 11-year-old boy told me, hope isn't just an individual thing. It's built on a sense of togetherness. People should work on their dreams because you can do it. Me and a lot of people believe in you. You can do it. I know that. Just go after your dreams. For those of us in this sector, 3 clear priorities stood out. This generation have said they want a good education, a good job, and good mental health. It's great to see children back in the classroom, but we know the attainment gap in national qualifications is unacceptable and is almost certain to grow. So if there's a new wave of change in education, I think we should embark on a multi-year project to design higher quality support as part of our basic offer to children, so fewer fall behind. What we're describing here is a system where we make the following commitments to children. We have high expectations, we believe you can get there, we'll give you every chance of meeting expectations and will not let you fall behind, both pastorally and academically. If there are barriers to your success in education, you'll be given the support you need. High expectations and success does not necessarily have to mean A-levels and university. If the best route to a career means a different form of training or employment, an apprenticeship, entry-level job, you should be given the information and support to make a success of that. These commitments could be read as a naive guarantee of success for all children. No, they're a fair chance to all pupils, whatever their circumstances. We've seen some bold steps in the right direction, such as Cradle to Career approach, which aims to develop beyond school capacity, a wraparound community support to give pupils the best possible start in life. We've seen meaningful spending commitments on mental health support teams, which would create bold opportunities for collaboration between schools and the NHS. To deliver this at a national scale will mean giving schools the means to create bold interventions where they're needed most. And that will often mean being part of a family of schools, a high-functioning network. Of course, for some in the sector, it's not the way we support pupils that's wrong, it's how we measure progress. And there's been much discussion of assessment reform. I'm listening carefully, but structural work on assessment's complex and takes time. Disadvantaged children need support now. So in the short term, schools will need to use catch-up funding wisely to address the consequences of the last year in all their complexity. Looking further ahead, given that we're at such a clear inflection point in policy making, it's worth asking if we've been ambitious enough. When we asked children what might hold them back in the future, a 16-year-old boy told us the social stigma of children from lower class backgrounds trying to achieve something bigger than themselves. I'll read that again. Children from lower class backgrounds trying to achieve something bigger than themselves. We should tell him, of course, there is nothing bigger than the lives of children. So let's try to match that young man's ambition, the same ambition shown by the Fair Education Alliance, and give children the support they need to make their aspirations real. It's what they richly deserve.